I'm sure, yun lagi yung intention ng heart eh. Pero kung nangyayari ba, yun, kaya nga pinagpipray. Kasi there's always a challenge to it. But most probably, people would like.
Are you ready to level up your leadership? We all need to fill our cup before we can pour out to others. Let's clear out any blocks and clogs through this series and find our leadership flow.
Welcome to Victory Baliwag Leadership Flow episode 30. Naka 30 na. Welcome back, Coach Dan. Thank you so much na nandito ka. Sobrang akong encouraged that you're here. Kasi yun yung topic natin ngayon. The power of leading together. And alam ko, mas mahirap pag may kasama ka. But hopefully, we see it in the life of Apostle Paul. Let's just go right into it. Sabi ng verse 8 ng Romans 1, first, so he was talking to, alam ko, may church na sa Rome before he went there. So most probably, hindi si Paul ang nag-raise sa kanila, but he was partnering with them, even equipping them so that Paul can do ministry through them. And so, ang sabi niya, first, ang una niyang mensahe sa church in Rome, I thank my God through Jesus Christ for all of you, because your faith is proclaimed in all the world. How is it proclaimed? Kasi alam ni Paul na merong Christian doon. At ang unang mensahe is, thank you for your faith. Yan. So, Coach Dan, thank you for your faith. Ha? Salamat. Kasi kung wala ka ng faith, wala ka na dyan. Wala na eh. Parang there's no point to it. We no longer have faith. So the reason why you're here is because of your faith. Now, tingnan natin yung next verse. Verse 9. For God is my witness, whom I serve with my spirit in the gospel of His Son, that without ceasing, as I mention you. So ako personally, I don't claim na pinagpipray ko lahat ng tao dito sa Victory Baliwag. Pero I think every day, I read my Bible, I pray, and as I pray the Word, I'm reminded of you, the people that serve with us, and even the people God has given with us. And as I remember you, I pray for you. Ikaw ba, how do you pray for the people here in Victory Baliwag? Paano system mo doon?
Siguro po, wala naman po akong very organized na sistema, like alphabetical ba or by age. Pero I think the same thing po na when I do my devotions, sometimes nagda-drop na rin po talaga si Lord ng names, and then minsan po throughout the week may mga conversations po ako with people about their struggle, and suddenly po in my own prayer time nare-remind din po ako na related dito yung yung napag-usapan namin. So I'll pray for him, and then kamustahin din po sila, parang how are they doon po sa bagay na pinagpe-pray nila.
That's good. So pinagpipray, no? So ngayon, naisip mo si person A, si leader A, ano yung pinagpipray? Always in my prayer, sabi ng verse 10, asking that somehow by God's will, I may now at last succeed in coming to you. Meaning, ang isa sa pinagpipray ni Apostle Paul na matindi sa body of Christ, sa mga members ng church, sana ma-meet niya ito ng face-to-face, no? And we know yung Book of Romans is the most theological book ever. In fact, si Martin Luther, yung leader ng Protestant Reformation, actually hindi naman siya yung leader. May iba pa, malamang gusto lang nakipag-usap lang si Martin Luther sa leadership ng church. Pero hindi niya gustong mag-protest talaga. Ang nag-protest talaga dyan, yung those who came after, nakakuha ng mga works niya. So, saan na-realize ni Martin Luther yung mga kailangang itama sa theology? Nung binabasa niya yung Book of Romans. So, ibig sabihin, wala na talagang iba pang napaka-theological na libro kung hindi ito. And yet, theology is not mere information. Parang ang gusto niya, hindi lang theology yung may communicate, pero makapag-usap tayo face to face. More than information, ang gusto niya ay face to face conversation. Okay? So, bakit daw yun ang pinagpipray niya? Lagi yun ang pinagpipray niya. So, kunwari, ako, Coach Dan, ako lagi ko naisip, sana makadate ko sila sina Dan, talk about their future, I'm sure, yun lagi yung intention ng heart eh. Pero kung nangyayari ba, yun, kaya nga pinag-pray. Kasi there's always a challenge to it. But most probably, people would like to meet us face to face and just really share life together. Now, bakit daw yun ang prayer niya? Verse 11, sabi doon, I long to see you that I may impart to you some spiritual gift to strengthen you. So, information does not really necessarily strengthen. Meaning, kailangan ng spiritual gift and strengthening lalo na pag matagal na yung Kristiyano. Kasi pag nag-victory weekend pa yan, di excited pa siya. Pero kung 10 years, 20 years down the line ka na, kailangan mo na ng face-to-face impartation of spiritual gift and strengthening. So that's our first point. The power of together is beyond information. It's impartation of spiritual gift and strength. Now, Coach Dan, can you share to us, lalo na yung mga student leaders natin, yung iba, matagal ng Christian. Paano ba sila ma-encourage kung puro Zoom lang o do you see the value of just really meeting them face-to-face?
I think yun po talaga yung gusto natin i-communicate, and as a church po, we really value relationships. Na from there, kasi po parang kung titingnan po natin compared to doing things online, na halimbawa na lang po kapag yung dinidisciple natin may sakit, parang how can we show their love and care for them? Na ang sasabihin lang po ba natin sa kanila, dahil meron kang sakit, punta ka sa kitchen nyo, kuha ka ng gamot, tapos dyan, ipunas mo yung bimbo mo sa ulo mo. Di ba parang those are things that we can only do face to face, and there's really proximity. Doon po talaga natin napaparamdam sa kanila how we value our relationship with them and how we value them po. Na parang it's really more than just transfer of information.
Yeah. Yung information kasi, di ba, it's just words. Yung impartation kasi may kasama ng laying of hands. I remember there's a father who kept on saying to his son over the phone, "Don't worry, my son. I'm here for you. I'm here for you." And the son answered, "No, you're not here. You're over the phone." And so, meron talaga two things, impartation of spiritual gift and strength. Yun yung nakukuha face to face. Now, verse 12, that is that we may be mutually encouraged by each other's faith, both yours and mine. So, you could see, Apostle Paul is a spiritual giant, if you will. But the second power of being together, the power together, is mutual encouragement. No? Pag inisip mo, paano ko kaya i-encourage si Apostle Paul? Siya nga yung apostle eh. And yet he was saying, yes, I'm imparting spiritual gift. I'm imparting more than theology, strength to you. Pero na-encourage din ako. Kanina you were saying something about yung humility ni Apostle Paul, spiritual giant. Can you share more?
Siguro po parang it just really reflects na si Apostle Paul po really acknowledges that even though he's someone very smart, very very popular na tao, talagang ina-acknowledge niya po na he still needs the church. Parang he believes that the people from the church is yung people po talaga are somehow essential po even sa kanya as he ministers. And I think tayo din po talaga we really cannot do our journey with God, parang grow in our journey with God without the people that we meet from the church, whether it's through discipleship, sa atin pong mga services. And di ba po may times din talaga po sa buhay natin na parang feeling natin parang kinakasya natin, Lord, parang andyan ka ba? Parang masyado kang quiet ngayon. But when you hear stories po from people that you're walking with sa discipleship, and then you hear stories of breakthrough, miracles, parang, wow, God is still moving po. Remind tayo doon.
Yep. Tsaka, we mentioned kanina sa staff meeting, the verse that says, consider others better, which means you need to be self-aware of your weakness, and you need to be others aware of their strength. ang default kasi ay naisip mo dito ka magaling eh. Pero ang mas biblical, mas aware ka, dito ka mahina. Okay, at by the grace of God, aware ka rin dun sa strength ng iba. Kasi pag strength mo yun, minsan little effort lang, no? Pero very much blessed yung church. Meron namang parang isolated ka lang, hindi mo strength, you have to do it. Nag-effort ka na, walang result. So parang, kailangan talaga natin yung bawat isa eh. Kasi no matter how much we try, no, there's, merong ibang grace si Lord for you. Meron siyang, so we need each other. That's the point. Mutual encouragement, no? We need, bro, kailangan kita, bro, alam ko, nandiyan ka lang, and I'm here for you. Now, last verse, no? I do not want you to be unaware, brothers, that I have often intended to come to you, but thus have far been prevented, in order that I may reap some harvest among you as well as among the rest of the Gentiles. So the power of together is protecting one another. It is being aware na we're not really too busy for each other. And sometimes may mga ganung kumakalat na hindi, busy kasi si ganito, si ganyan. Pero honestly, the phone works both ways, no? Parang everybody's just one chat away. Hindi na nga one phone call away, one chat away na nga lang. And so, pag may mga kumakalat na idea na busy na yata si brother, si sister, busy na yata si pastor, wala silang time sa atin, I hope we protect each other and say, no, the intention of each other's heart is to meet each other face to face. Not just sharing information, but conversation, sharing our life. That is the intention. That is the prayer. And so, instead of admitting that ideology that we're too busy with each other, hindi yan busy. May timing si Lord. And that is the content of our prayers. That we're gonna grow deeper in our relationship with one another. So, Coach Dan, pagka may nagsasabing masyado yatang busy ko, bro, I protect you. Hindi. Kung alam mo lang, gusto kanyang ma-meet. And I hope you do the same for me. Hindi, chat mo lang si pastor. Hindi yan busy, maniwala ka. Hindi ka pa nagbibilang ng 10, sumasagot na yan sa'yo. And so we protect one another. That's the power of together. Final thoughts, ano nga yung mga protecting one another, mutually encouraging, and even imparting spiritual gift and strength. So final thoughts for our leaders.
I think po, Pastor Loyd, it's truly a blessing po na in leadership po, we're leading as a team. And when we say we're leading with a team, we're also leading po with a community. Now when we are leading, we have people from the church, and yun po talaga yung blessing when it comes to leadership, dahil yun nga po, may accountability na we protect one another from those kinds of ideas po. And also, kumbaga ano po talaga dahil tao tayo, may mga limits din po talaga tayo in terms of availability, schedules, and even po sa resources natin. But we're very thankful na meron pong church community that we're leading with, dahil what we lack po as a leader, parang somebody can alam niyo po, enter in and kumbaga do the part na kung saan po tayo na-mention din po kanina, na part na kung saan tayo weak, saan tayo lacking, saan tayo medyo hindi okay. And it comforts us na we don't need to be the best, we don't need to be the most available, the most alam niyo po, pinaka-matalino, dahil we are not alone po as we lead.
Awesome. And that is how we flow in our leadership. Thank you, Coach Dan.